for Canva. Stay tuned until the end and we'll offer you a free gift. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel or follow us to keep up with what we got going on. My name is Christy, my husband's name is Eric, and our business is called Wise Enterprises. Currently, our focus is on affiliate marketing. Any purchases made from the links in this post placed by us may result in commission payments for us. Today, I'm going to give you a quick beginner's tutorial of Canva. I am going to show you how to create an image for Facebook and Instagram posts and how to create a YouTube thumbnail. I only have limited knowledge of how to use Canva. I just want you to be able to get started. As you use it more and more, you'll become better at it. We use Canva every single day. Mostly we use it to create thumbnails for videos, both shorts and our long form YouTube videos, and make posts on Facebook and Instagram. But occasionally we use it to make pictures for our videos as well. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so here is my screen. You see that we are at canva.com. So the first thing that I am going to show you how to do is to start an image for, I use the same design for both Facebook and Instagram as far as the size of it, the pixels. If you go up here to create a design in the corner, you can do right here, Instagram post square, 1080 by 1080 pixels. This is specific for Instagram, but I also use it for Facebook and it seems to work just fine. However, they do have this Facebook one. When I searched it online, the Instagram post should be 1080 by 1080 pixels, which is what it shows here. And online, the Facebook says it should be 1200 by 630 pixels. And in here, it's 940 by 788. It's on Canva. This is a template, so it should work as well. Like I said, I just use this Instagram post square one for everything that I do. And then the YouTube thumbnail is the same as what I found online, is 1280 by 720 pixels. So first we'll go with the Instagram post. So you're just going to click on this and it will just pop up this white square here. So for me, our brand, our logo has purple and then like a yellowy orange color in it. So I changed the color of this square to purple. You could obviously change it to whatever color you want. A lot of times on my Facebook and Instagram posts, I will put a white square over it. So anything, let me show you something that's marked pro. Yeah. So anything that has this crown on it, if you hover over it, it says pro. These are things that you can't use with a free account. So just be mindful of that. You just have to search through here. There are plenty of things that don't have that pro on there. So for me, I usually like to put also a white layer on top of this. So you can click on it or you can drag and drop it, whatever you want. So if you click on here on something that you don't want, you can delete it. So on here, then I would just kind of make this a little bit bigger so that my border, my purple border still shows around, and I can change this to whatever color I want. So I would change it to white. You can move it around. And it kind of shows you when you're going to be lined up on here. So that's kind of nice. And then if I want to, let's say I want to put some, like one of my logos, you can go into uploads and upload files, and whatever folder that you save things in, you can do that. So I will a lot of times put in our logo and it will load it up here. And And then I can drag and drop it and make it as big or as small as I want. And then you can change the transparency. So if I, a lot of times I will put like a quote on here and it will take up the majority of this white space. And so I don't want this to be my logo to be so dark that you can't see the words that are written over it. So you click on the thing that you want to be lighter, and you can go right here to this checkered box that says transparency, and you can move the transparency down, and you see how it gets really light. So yeah, I usually lighten it up so you can still see it if I click out of here, but it isn't so lit up that it would overpower words or images or anything else that I had kind of overlapping it. And then if you want to put in a text box, you just add that in there. Um, let's make this a little bit bigger. So yeah, you can type in here whatever you want. Okay, so you see that that's not too, my logo is not too overpowering, that you could still see that. And if I want this box moved anywhere, I can move it wherever I want to move it to. If I want to make the lettering bigger or smaller, I just highlight what I want. I can bold it. I can change the color of the text to whatever you want. If you don't like the colors that they show you in here, you can click on this thing and it, any color of the rainbow, you can turn your words into. You can make them, if you highlight the words, you can make all of them bigger or smaller as you want. If you just click inside the box, it's going to make everything in there. So if you only wanted a certain portion of those words to be bigger or smaller, you got to make sure you highlight them. Otherwise, if you just click in the box and decrease the font size, it will decrease all of the wording inside of that box. And then if you want to overlay an image on top of it, you can either do something that you have found yourself, or you can go into elements here and search for whatever we want. Let's put this Coke can in here. So from here, I can turn it however I want to turn it. And let's say I want to look at all the layers on this, and I want it to be, so I want this Coke can to be underneath of my logo wherever they overlap. So my logo will be on top, then I would just move it around. If I wanted the white square to be on top, then I would move it down some, and you see you can only see the very corner of that Coke can because the rest of it's covered up by this white sheet. I hope that kind of makes sense. You kind of have to play around with that in order to get it, but and then you can change the transparency of anything. You just need to click on that element. So the elements that I have in here are the big white square that I started out with, or sorry, I changed it to purple. And then the smaller white square that I put inside it. You have the logo, the Coke can, and then this text box. So you can, if you need to mess around with the way they all kind of sit on top of each other, then you can do that by using this position. I don't really ever mess with this. So I just, whenever I need to mess with it, I just use the layers part. That's pretty much it for this portion of it. So again, for both Instagram and Facebook, I use this square post. It seems to work just fine, but they do have a template for Facebook specifically. Okay, so when we're done with here, we're just going to go to the home page. Um, you can get out of this tab. So this is the one that we made. You can title it down here. Um, and then whenever you want to get back into it, you can just click on it and it will be here. So when I am done with the post and I'm happy with it, I will go to share and then to download and download again. And then I move it to whatever folder I am using. So up here, it shows me that it is done downloading this. If I click the file folder, I can move it to whatever folder I want it to go to. And if not, it will just be in your recent downloads file is where it puts mine at. And then if you don't like this post or for whatever reason you want to get rid of it, you can click, hang on, sorry. You can click on these three dots up here and you have all of these options, and one of them is move to trash. So when I get a template that I like, um, so like this particular one I use when I'm doing quotes. I like the little light bulb icon that's on there, and then of course my branding, our logo. Um, so when I'm going to do another post that has a quote in it, I will just click on these three and do make a copy, and it will copy it up in the beginning of your recent design section. So then I just have to go in here and change out the text, basically, is all I have to do. And then again, if I don't want it, I can send it to the trash. So that is pretty much it for the Facebook and the Instagram posts. Now I'm going to show you how to do a YouTube thumbnail. So in here, if you just want to start off completely with just a white square and you want to design it totally yourself, you can go again up into this create design and go to YouTube thumbnail. If you're not really sure or you'd like to get some ideas, you can click inside this blue square and just type in YouTube. Oh, goodness, I can't spell. Thumbnail. And you see all of these different things that you can do. Mine is in here somewhere. But anyways, you just pick a, and you can, on that search, you can get like way more in depth, like if you're doing beauty or whatever kind of niche or genre or whatever you're doing for Facebook, or I'm sorry, YouTube, you can pick out ones kind of specific to that. But there's like a gajillion of these templates in here. So when you find one that you like, that's a pro. You got to watch out for these pro ones because in some of these, they will let you design them. And then when you go to download it, it'll say, wait a minute. I don't want you to waste your time on stuff that you can't actually do. This is, oh, here's mine. Okay. So this is the one that I picked. So you click on it and then say customize this template. And then in here, I don't want this lady in here. So I'm going to click on this element and I'm going to delete her. And then we'll put in, so I already have some stuff uploaded. Yeah. So this is the picture of my husband and I. So I would put this on here and, you know, make it bigger, smaller, position it however I want. Again, you can rotate it around. And then I could put in just any other elements or symbols or anything else that I would want if I want to fill in this area up here, or if I, you know, you can make these bigger or smaller. Can do all the same things that I already showed you with the Instagram and Facebook posts. You could do that with these as well. And I'm pretty sure there's templates for Facebook and Instagram posts as well if you need a little bit of inspiration or whatever. So you can see that I have already made a YouTube thumbnail. And so anytime that I make a new YouTube, I basically just come up here and do make a copy. And then I change the wording to whatever the title of my video is. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's how I do it. If you have any questions, if you think I glossed over something or anything that you might need some clarification on, you can let me know in the comments, and I will do my best to do a better job of answering it. Thank you so much for watching our video called Beginner's Tutorial for Canva. We hope you found it helpful. If you did, please like this video and subscribe to or follow our channel. We hope that you choose to become an affiliate marketer or at least learn more about it so that you can make an informed decision. We're offering a free short ebook about high ticket affiliate marketing that will be sent to you in email. The link for the free ebook is in the description for this video and it will be in the comments. Have a great day.